What's going on, guys? Well, Happy New Year. It is now officially 2017. 2016 was a pretty damn rough year for a lot of people. You can always find the silver lining in things, and some good things happen here and there, but generally speaking, it's been pretty rough. So I want to start this video off on a positive note for the new year. It is a little after 7 a.m. I apologize for any glare coming through the curtain there. Sun's trying to peek out. Also, I figured I'd do this video in front of the Christmas tree because all this stuff's coming down tomorrow. Getting rid of the Christmas stuff. I usually keep it up a lot longer. Once I decorate things, I like keeping it up a long time, but I put them up extra early this year, so it's got to come down. Christmas is over. Got to deal with it, you know. Once New Year's hits, no excuses to have your stuff up. At least for me, anyway. So I actually want to do this video outside smoking this cigar. It's a fusion cigar. I got a couple of these for Christmas. They're flavored cigars. This one's rum and cola. Sounded good. Smells pretty good. But, yeah, it smells interesting. Actually smells very much like cola snuff, which I wasn't a fan of. I had like a phase when I first got into cigars doing the snuff, like actual ground tobacco and snorting it. Didn't last very long at all. It's just way too strong for me. So anyway, yeah, I'm getting over a cold and a very, very sore throat. So sitting outside in the cold smoking a cigar, probably not a good idea. So I'm ditching that. That's why I'm in here and in front of the tree before I take it down. So today's my last day to kind of enjoy the Christmassy stuff. So this is a Fatman Diaries update, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to title this yet. So far, I've been titling them, day 1, day 50, day 100, day 300. It's been going on for a long time now. And, I could sit here and give you lots and lots of excuses as to why I haven't lost any weight. In fact, I gained weight. I don't even know what I weighed the last time I did one of these update videos. But this morning, I weighed 355.1 pounds. Oof, that's pretty heavy. So it's about as heavy as I've ever been. Throughout high school and stuff, I was about 340, 350. So I don't think I ever really went over 350. So I'm probably at my fattest I've ever been. And I know it's very, very cliche and stereotypical to make your New Year's resolution losing weight. And I do know that the vast majority of people who have New Year's resolutions do not finish them. It's kind of like in the moment, you come up with a good idea, but it doesn't stick because bad habits die hard, and it's so true. Doesn't matter what your thing is, whether you're trying to stop drinking, or you're trying not to spend as much money, or you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to get off drugs. The reason you're trying to not do something is because you do it too much, and if you do it too much, it's probably just a bad habit, and it's very hard to break bad habits. And my bad habit is, eating. And not just eating, because it's not like I sit around and binge eat all day. It's just I have all the worst eating habits. I eat too late. I eat too much. My portions are too big. I eat the wrong foods. I've been trying to lose weight for, let me show you this here. So I keep a journal. Let's see, where am I at here? Today is day 604. 604 days trying to lose weight. Now let's go back to the very beginning here. Okay, I started this little journal December 27th, 2014. And day 1, I weighed 326 pounds. Okay. So, out of 600 days, I gained like 30 pounds. Okay. Now I'm looking here, day 1, 326, right? Started off real motivated. Got down to 319 on day 16. Got down to 316 on day 25. Then it went up a little bit, up and down, up and down. I got all the way down to 310 pounds on day 59. 310. Not too bad, right? That's a 16-pound loss. And it just goes up and down, up and down. I mean, literally. Let me see how many pages I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, full 2 columns. 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Every day. Every day. I write down my weight. I've been doing this for 600 days. Obviously, that doesn't help anything. So, it's going up and down and up and down. And here I am. 355.1 pounds. Sorry about the glare. I'll try to sit in front of the sun. So, yeah, that really sucks. I think part of my problem has really always just been giving excuses. That's what it is. It's excuses. My biggest excuse, which I'm going to give, it doesn't mean anything, but I know this to be true, is stress. I eat when I'm stressed. It's kind of like people who smoke cigarettes. You hear bad news, oh God, grab the pack, start puffing away, lighting one off another. Stress did it for me. I've been stressed for a very long time. Financial responsibilities stress me out, and it's not even like, there's times where I'm doing good and times where I'm not doing good, and honestly, it doesn't matter what's going on. I set the bar too high, so I set myself up for disappointment. I get that from my father. He doesn't do it on purpose either, but it's just something we've always done. My grandfather did it as well. It's just we set that bar way up here. So sometimes it's hard to see the positive, because even though you're gaining, you're like, wow, doing good, but you're never quite where you want to be because you're setting the bar so high. Setting really big goals sets you up for failure. You really have to have small goals. And in trying to lose weight, another problem I've always had is, because I was so successful at one point in my life, I lost 150 pounds in less than a year. And because I did that, in the back of my mind, it was like, oh yeah, I can do this whenever I want. So that was a great excuse to just keep putting it off. Every day, for 600 days, I woke up motivated. Every day. And that's no lie. Every single day, I woke up with the idea that today's the day. For 600 days straight. I mean, can you be in more denial? You know what I mean? And every day that I failed, because, when you wake up all motivated, as the day goes on, it's one excuse or another. Well, I'm out and about, and I can't, eat healthy, so I'm going to have to get some fast food, Or, oh man, there's no good healthy food in the house today, so I guess I'll just have this. Or even when I do eat healthy, because I've changed my diet quite a bit. And I'll talk about that in a second as well. Why, I've been eating a lot better and I haven't been losing any weight. But even eating healthy, it's just, again, portions were horrible. I ate before I went to bed. I mean, just everything you could do wrong, I've done wrong my whole life. But it's not just what I eat too, because I've been eating a lot better. I eat much healthier than I used to, but I'm not moving. The exercise is not there, and you can lose weight. And at some point, going up and down, I can lose 20 pounds in 3 or 4 weeks easily by eating the right stuff. But I'm not moving. So what happens is I lose that weight, and then it just kind of stays stagnant. It just stays even, and then I slowly gain weight as my eating changes again. So this time around, I'm going to stay very positive. I'm going to try to eat much better. I'm going to move more. I have to exercise. It has to be a balance of moving more and eating less. Okay, and when I am eating the right things. I can't starve myself. There's no tips or tricks to losing weight. People are, how do you lose weight? How do you do it? It is so simple, and everyone knows this. Eat better, move more. There's a skit, and I forget, I think it was Mad TV. Mad TV, I think, did this skit, and it is friggin' hilarious. And I wish there wasn't any copyright stuff, because I wish I could insert it in this video and show you. If I can find it on YouTube, I'll put a link in the description box for it. But it was this diet plan, and it was literally eat less, move more. And it's like a commercial. It's a fake infomercial for this. And the girl's like, I don't know, there's got to be something to this. The guy's like, no, eat less, move more. It is really funny. You got to check it out. But it's really that simple. It is so simple. It does not have to be complicated. There's a million and one different diets, and these people say this is good and this is good. And you know what? Not everything works for everyone. But I think the big thing that's going to have to happen this time around that's going to make this successful is just being steady. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? I read a quote, I think it was a Confucius quote, and it says, it doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you finish the race or as long as you don't quit or something like that. And it's so true. It really is so true. It doesn't matter if I lost a quarter of a pound every day, as long as I never went backwards, it'd be fine. And as long as, even if I have a day where, I mess up, or a week where I just don't exercise as much or something goes awry, I can't see that as a free-for-all. And I think that's what's been happening this whole time is like a day that I'm doing really good and I have one little cheat moment or something, then it's like, oh, well, okay, this day's over, so I guess I can just do what I want today and just tomorrow I'll start fresh again. That doesn't fly, okay? That just pushes you backwards. So, I'm not going to sit here and try to be motivational and, because talk is cheap. Talk is very, very cheap. And unfortunately, that's all I've been doing is talking. And, the whole theme for me this new year, 2017, is being positive. I'm going to try very hard not to stress out about things that I can't control. And that's part of the problem, too, is that I stress about stuff I cannot control. You can only do so much in life. Certain things are out of your control, and I have to accept that, and I have to be okay with the outcome. Whatever happens, happens. I can't change it, so why stress over it? You know what I mean? Because the stress is a big factor for me not exercising, sitting around thinking about stuff as opposed to being productive and moving. And even if I'm taking a walk or something simple. The eating better is good, but I have to be consistent with it as well. Actually, I want to show you something pretty cool I got for Christmas. I got this from my sister and my brother-in-law. I thought this was awesome. And wanted to share with you guys. So, bear with me a second. I got to take it out of the box here. I am a huge fan of sushi. And they got me this sushi board. Alright, it's pretty cool. It comes with a little dish and some chopsticks. So chopsticks sitting here in this little groove. And you got your little dish for your soy sauce, And it says, Jeff Smith, you're soy awesome. I thought that was super cool. I'm going to use the hell out of this thing this year. And I went to the store and bought a cheap rolling mat and sushi spoon or whatever that is, paddle. And I'm going to try to make my own sushi this year. Ooh, sorry about the glare. Because sushi is obviously very expensive. And I'll buy it when I can, but if I learn how to make it, I can make it a lot cheaper and have more of it. And of course, just eating sushi is not what's going to happen. I'm not going to eat sushi and lose, 1,000,000 pounds. I'm just saying I'm incorporating it in my diet, so it's a healthier option in some cases. But yeah, I'm excited about that because I love sushi, but I thought it was pretty cool. Change of diet, exercise, being positive, not stressing as much. That's what's going to make me succeed this time around. And, it's embarrassing to come on here and tell you, hey, look, I weigh 355 pounds. It's amazing to me to think, though, that someone who weighed 500 pounds, 355 pounds is amazing, right? 355 pounds is very subjective. To someone, I'm disgustingly morbidly obese. To someone else, I'm doing just A-okay because they're way bigger. It is all relevant. My ultimate goal really is still to hit that 200-pound mark, and then from there, maybe bulk up a little bit more with some muscle. But right now, it's about losing weight and losing it in a healthy fashion and keeping it off. And the biggest thing, too, is it's a lifestyle change. The first time I lost weight, I did everything I was supposed to, and I lost a bunch of weight. But then once I was skinny, I gained that confidence of, well, I can eat what I want because I'm skinny. And then it got into a very bad downslide of stress. When I was skinny, I don't think I talked about this much, but I was dating this girl who didn't live close to me, lived quite far from me. And that stressed me out. It really stressed me out, wondering where the relationship was going to go because I got pretty deep into it. And, looking back, it's weird. Love is a very strange thing because, I thought I was in love, but I wasn't. It was a completely different feeling than what I have now with my wife. I am truly, truly in love with my wife. And, You don't really know that until it happens. When you're single, you, I think, want it badly. You know, most people anyway, they crave love and they crave affection so much that, like, someone who gives you the time of day, you might think you're in love with them, but you're really not. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that whole stuff. But women, that stressed the hell out of me. Women. And also, when I lost weight, I wasn't talking to my family. That stressed me out more than you guys can ever imagine. You know, it was the biggest mistake of my life. And for any new viewers, again, a lot of the stuff might be, you know, new to you, and you don't know my backstory and stuff like that. But yeah, there was a stint there where I didn't communicate with my family at all, you know, for 3 years. And that was very, very rough for me. So back then, that was part of the motivating factor was, look, I need something good in my life. You know, I didn't have my family. I didn't have a woman in my life. And so I needed something positive, and that's what drove me to lose all that weight the first time. My life situation is completely different. I have a loving woman. I have a loving family, but I don't have that health. You know what I mean? My health is suffering from it. For people who aren't fat, let me break this down for you. Being 355 pounds, everything hurts. And like no one really talks about that much, but like every single day I wake up, I feel like crap. It doesn't matter if I get 2 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter if I get 14 hours of sleep. I wake up tired every day of my life. Everything hurts every day of my life. I wake up, my back hurts, my feet hurt, my knees hurt, all my joints hurt. When I do things because I'm not active, and this is a little different because me not being active for a while, because some people are fat and active, and that's different. But like, I went bowling. This was, I don't know, a couple months ago. I went bowling, had the time of my life. It was amazing because I haven't been bowling in so long. It was so much fun and it was great. I woke up the next day, I couldn't move. I threw my back out bowling. Bowling is not really considered an active sport. So I threw my back out bowling. When winter hit and we got snow and ice and stuff, I fell in the driveway. My leg hurt for like 3 weeks. Okay, just constantly hurt. And that's not because of how I fell. It's just because I'm fat. I'm fat and I don't move much. So that's what happens. Your body kind of breaks down a little bit. So anyway, this video is probably longer than I want it to be. My point here is that I'm very positive. I'm positive this time around, and I really, really want this to happen. I always have wanted it to happen. I've always been dedicated to it in my mind, but I've never like followed through. That's what it is. It's like baseball. I remember back in the day, playing t-ball, first kind of learning baseball and stuff like that, and loving it. And then I remember when it came time to actually get up to bat, when someone was pitching the ball to me, I had a hard time because I didn't follow through. You know what I'm saying? I'd swing real hard, but I never followed through, so I didn't have that real powerful swing. Same with golf. When I first tried golf, I would never follow through. And once I learned in these different sports to follow through and the importance of following through, I excelled. And when I was a young kid, I was great in baseball. I did awesome. I was a power hitter. You know, when I played golf, I was a pretty damn good golfer for being an amateur. And it's because I realized what I needed to really do, and I just did it. And it was so simple. And life in general should be the same way. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do in life. And, that you know what you're good at, and you know what you're not good at, and you just got to follow through. And that's how you get happiness, you know. Happiness comes from just following through. Whatever problems you have in life, you have to just really break it down. Why do you have those problems? How can you fix it? And then fix it. This is my problem. I am very overweight. I need to lose weight. I need to fix it. I know how to do it. I have the tools to do it. I just never follow through. So, I'm not going to say, fingers crossed and wish me luck and all that stuff, because that ain't going to do anything for me. It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support, and it does help quite a bit. But this is all about me. And I want to do this. I have a passion to do this. I have to get healthy. It's time. It really is time for me. So making these videos, it's kind of like I'm putting myself out there, of course, and obviously I'm going to be criticized, and I'm sure there'll be comments from people like, oh, you're going to fail, oh, you're so fat, forget it, you've said this a million times, and blah, blah, blah. That's all negativity. I'm trying not to harp on negativity. I'm trying to be positive, And I want to do this. I really want to do this for myself. There's literally, if I wrote them down, I can come up with more than 100 reasons why I should lose weight. And the most important one, because there's a lot of important ones, but the most important one is just health. Because without health, I'm not here. You know what I mean? So once I can get healthy, then I can help other things in my life, you know? So there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, I can ramble on and on and on, and I've already done a lot of rambling in this video. I'm here to say it's going to happen this time, and I'm excited for it. And I truly, sincerely wish everyone out there, whatever your goals are, to make yourself a happier person and enjoy life just a little bit more, I wish you succeed. I really do. Life doesn't have to be complicated. I think we make it complicated as people. My big thing is just, again, set my goals so high and the stress. So I'm going to lower my goals just a little bit so I can actually succeed. I have to have reasonable goals, and I do now. And I just have to be positive. That's all. Just try not to stress about stuff that it's out of my control. You know, it's good to be prepared. It's good to be concerned about things in life. There are very important things as adults that we need to worry about, but only a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in stressing over stuff that you can't control. So a lot of hard work ahead, but it's all going to be worth it. The payout always is. So the best of luck to everyone out there who's trying to accomplish something for themselves. And I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be a great year. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. And stay tuned. A lot of knives in 2017. Plus, you know, oddball stuff I'll always mix in. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Take care.